that's the setup for today. Hopefully, it's another way of also doing every day. We go live on this one,
Yes.
and then be able to
go live as we set up, and then yeah.
So, oh, I've got an alert that YouTube is active.
Yeah, we're live.
Are we good the other side, Sydney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unstable.
It's going to be interesting today. I don't know if this works. Then you can imagine behind the scene of the scene. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is what it is, isn't it?
Yes.
You're actually behind the scene live while doing live. Tap, comment to pin, moderate can do this too. Who is the moderate? Moderator. So
Yeah, so
are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. My mango is already here.
She just left here without saying bye. Kijana wala 10. Kijana wala 10. I wonder. So this is exactly what is happening, and I don't know. We cannot collaborate with this, no?
Yeah, we can't.
We can't. Eh? Listen to it.
Okay. To join.
I can request Sydney.
No.
Sydney can request. To join here? Yes. But it will have echo and feedback and everything else. So, Sydney. Kiplish on the building. We have MCT bag. Did I spell it or McT bag? How do you spell that?
McT bag.
McT bag, MCT bag. Mango, always. Thank you. Thank you for always being there. So we are just waiting for a couple of minutes. Oh, Penny just ran away from here. Penny. Penny, you've just reduced my views here. Anyway, Tashmani, live and alive. Zena. No, it's okay, Penny. It's fine. In fact, that's where you're supposed to be. So it's very much okay.
Yeah.
I wonder. So
We're now 6.
yeah. Today is much more of that unit that you guys are seeing at the center there. It's a Blackmagic from Blackmagic company. And again, guys, remember about joining the community. We, as much as we want to, we want you guys to come and join the community. Amy J, Amy J, we are doing behind the scene of the scene. and this is the scene of the scene. We have got people who are following us, like Didox Fire just joined. We have Father Kir Channel Kenya. What is Father Kir Channel about? If you can be able to enlighten us on what Father Kir is all about, the channel. Yes. So we would wish to know much on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for following us, Father Kir, and we are going to also follow you. I'll make sure that you are followed by us as a channel so that we can support you. Tell us exactly what you do so that we can always partner and work together. Oma Kim, thank you for joining and leaving. Stubborn, thank you for joining. And thank you for staying. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for staying, Stubborn. Stubborn, if you can follow us, then we'll follow you back immediately. We're just waiting for the quorum to come in and then we can start. Stubborn, thank you for staying. Kiplish, always. Kiplish, always. We really thank you for always being there.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Apart from this, yesterday we had a nice conversation.
Yeah.
Around
how to communicate.
How to be able to communicate. It's very important to know how to talk to other people. If you want information, then you need to know how to communicate. We are almost starting our training today. I just want to give some time for our community members to join in so that they don't lose anything. Kiplish today is very, very early.
Yeah.
Yesterday he came late, but he was able to catch up with the training. Thank you. TikTok Ninja, Den Slim OKE, Stubborn. Father Kir, I'm still waiting for you to communicate exactly what do you do with your channel and how can we assist you. Dennis Limo, thank you for joining. Yes, Kiplish, meaning when you do that sign, it shows that the signal is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually doing behind the scene of the scene, and it's exactly what you guys are seeing through Sydney's account. Luya Icon. Luya Icon 4. The Luya people are here as well, Sydney.
Yeah, that's nice.
Memo. Is it Memo? Memo or Memo? Memo. Eno. Wow. These names are almost the same. Memo and Eno. And then we have Sam as well. Sam, you've joined. Kindly, if you want to join the community joining is free, where we update all our members about what is what do you update with?
What you are going to train.
And then you have got more privileges than other people if you join our community. And how to join our community? What you do is, first thing is you like our page, you add us, isn't it?
Yes.
You follow us. You follow us, and then you text your name on that number displayed on the screen, +254 if you are in Kenya or anywhere in the world. Then once you text us, then someone will respond, add you to the group. Then that's when I will get some goodies from there. Sometimes we have competitions, sometimes we have giveaways.
Yeah.
All those things will be coming on that channel. Redox, thank you. Redox, I was in your page today in the morning. Thank you for joining. Redox is also one of our die-hard members. Penny, oh Penny, okay, Penny. I think thank you for liking the live, Penny. Ndengwa. Thank you. Ndengwa, we have J. Linaro. Okay. All right. I don't know what you are doing today in the morning. I was trying to listen to you, Redot. What were you actually, what was your live about? I saw a microphone and then you are on a headset. So what were you talking about in the morning? Okay. So we have 3 minutes before we start. I just want to make sure that the people who have joined are the people who are going to stay. Yes, the live recording. Oh, you are doing a live recording for a client or? Wow, interesting. Were you showing people how you do live recording? And remember, Ridot, we had discussed about you coming to the office so that we can strategize. I don't know when you'll have time so that we can always see how we can partner and be able to work together. So it's 3 minutes to go before we start today's training, and today's training is about the pocket camera and how we can effectively utilize it as a portable unit. I don't know, Sydney, did you bring the add additional thing when you want to add a battery? When you want to add additional batteries?
No, I didn't bring it.
Can we send it for it? Because we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I think
You know where it is, eh? Yeah? It
me-
has a, yeah?
I can go.
No, you can't go, Sydney. You are here, people are coming here because of you.
Okay.
If you go, people will go. How can I join the live? Just showing people how my recording sessions go. Okay, how recording sessions go. Okay. And you're asking how can I join the live? Which live do you mean? Which live do you mean? You know how it looks like, eh? It is, the box is like that for the pocket, eh? But it's smaller on that Blackmagic end, and then it shows a camera, but it's an additional for putting batteries. It usually go under the pocket. Yeah. You are smart, you'll find it out. Oh, you want to come in live? And if we can plan for that session, do you want to ask questions or do you want to ask questions? Or you want to participate while contributing? Because we can plan whereby all our members, or you want to join us live? Okay. Today's session is done by Sydney. Maybe after we've done we take everyone through, then we can open for people to participate. We can do that. I think Sydney can do that. Isn't it, Sydney?
Yes.
Yeah. After we finish, the last 10 minutes, we can open it up for the community to join in.
Yeah.
So that people can be able to do that. I think that will work for you. Yeah? Mango, say something. All right. That's great. Starborn, I'm adding you. You've started following us. The number is there, 0796262082. 028.
028.
So we've accepted that. And then, Sydney, are we good?
Yeah, we are
The
good.
3 minutes are up. I think we can start.
All right.
I'll sign out here now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Even the phone is heating up. Safi, please query.
Congratulations. 5 people
Yep.
are on the live.
Let's go, Sydney.
Okay, guys.
YouTube is, we okay on YouTube? Sydney, join me later. Just,
Hey?
okay, that's YouTube, eh?
Yeah, this YouTube.
Okay. Is it possible for you to send it to our colleagues, Highway Africa?
To the
Highway Africa page.
okay.
Are you there? They did add you. How do you add people? It's Monica who has.
Yeah, there is the admin.
Monica.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So today we're going to talk about the Blackmagic Cinema Pocket 4K camera. So for the pocket cameras, we usually have the 6K and the 4K version. So this is the 4K version.
Before that, we used to have we had an older version called Pocket HD.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can as well show that
Yeah.
the HD.
Yes.
I think the Queen Mother can bring it. Eh?
Yeah, it's up there. You can show them.
Okay, so we had those three, as in is the Pocket HD, the Pocket 4K, and then the
6K.
Pocket 6K. How are you, sir? Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
You're going? Oh, all right.
Okay, guys. So this camera, this is the one we are going to talk about. Is the 4K.
Veshka has just gifted you.
Central. Thank you, Veshka, for the rose.
Asante kwa maua.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sydney.
We are going to go through the settings of this camera, and
Is it first possible to show the how it looks like?
I was talking about the things that we'll go through first. And
Okay.
then, yeah. So we'll be going through the settings of this camera. We'll be going through the areas where this camera can be used, the features that it has, and how you can utilize it. So this is how this camera looks like. I hope you guys can see it. I can start with this side. You can see it has all those ports, and then we have a lens. This has the Micro Four Third mount for the lens.
What is a Micro Four Third?
Yeah?
What exactly is a Micro Four Third? What you're discovering, what you're mentioning for the lens? What exactly is it? Are we going to know this is Micro Four Third, or
How we're going to know? Micro Four Third is usually smaller. That's how I differentiate it with the EF mount.
Yeah, but again, if we say Micro Four Third, what will it mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because you're talking about the lens mounting.
Yeah.
With the lens mounting, we have got different types of mounting. If we have a lens here, do you have a lens here?
Yeah.
Without, so that we show that the difference between that mounting and the lens, because you cannot just put any lens on that. It has to be a specific, lens on that, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's very important. Without rushing it, we have to show it. Yeah.
Yes.
This is it's commonly called MFT. Yeah.
Yes.
The size of this, the ring that attaches, I don't know if guys are able to see that. This size here is, can I get an EF mount?
I have another one.
Let's get an EF mount, so that we show that, yeah, that one. And is there another lens there inside the packaging? Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
This is
EF.
MFT. Yeah? Is this
That
EF?
is EF.
Yes. So we have got two of the same lenses. We have got two of, they look the same. It's from the same company. One is Samyang, the other one is Rockinon. But this design here, these ones are what makes it a difference. So this EF, it's called EF mounting. Means, is it electronic mounting?
Electronic focus.
Electronic focus.
Yeah.
So they call it EF. It's usually made for Canon cameras. All Canon cameras come with an EF mounting.
Yeah.
And then the MFT, which is micro four thirds, is built mostly for, in this case, we have the pocket and also other cameras that use this kind of mounting. So the tofauti, which is the difference, is these rings here. And that's what Sydney was saying, that this is micro four thirds. So when you see it on the screen, we have got, we are using an EF mounting. We are using this directly to that, but again, because it cannot go and fit on the camera, that's why we have to use an adapter.
Yeah.
Do you have another adapter?
No, we just have this.
Yeah. So the part that is in between the camera and the lens, that's the adapter. Yeah. That's the adapter. So it's a very important factor when you are purchasing, when you are buying cameras. Then you have to know which lens goes with it. Mostly professional cameras, these are cameras that you can attach and detach the lenses. So very important for people to know that you buy a camera, then you also should also understand the type of lens that is going to be used. Sydney?
Yep. So this one uses the MFT type of mount, but you can use the EF mount with the mount adapter. On this side, we have different ports. We have the audio in, an 8th jack where you can insert your audio into the camera, and then we have an 8th jack for monitoring now. This is where you insert your headphones to monitor your audio that is coming into your camera. This camera has HDMI port. It also has the USB-C. USB-C, you can either use it to, record. If you have the SSD drive, you can insert the USB-C into the USB-C and then you can record. We also have the mini XLR. If you want to insert audio into your camera, you can use this mini XLR. And then we have the power, which is we are using it currently because we are not using the internal battery of our camera. On the other side of the camera, this is the upper part. On the upper part, we have it's a cold shoe where you can rig your light up here. Yeah, and then we have the on and off button. We also have these function buttons where you can customize them according to the function that you want them to perform. If you press the button, what do you want it to do? You want it to control the ISO, the shutter speed, yeah, something like that. We also have a button for it controls the ISO. This one is the shutter speed, and then we have for white balance. This red button is for recording, and then we have another small button which has an icon for photography. This button takes images, captures images. Yeah. So this camera can do photography. You can use it to capture your images. This is how the outer part looks like. And on the lower part of the camera, let me just show you. Let me focus. On the lower part of the camera, we have this where you input your battery, your battery, and then we have another cold shoe where you tie now your camera to your shoe. You can use it on your tripod. So that's the body, all the buttons that our camera has and the functions. And when we come to the front side, we have our LCD. You can see it's very big, so it gives us a clear view of what we are shooting. And the body is built, it's hard plastic, right?
Yes.
Plus it has some metallic parts, so the camera is very, very nice. I think this is one of the best cameras that I like. This is my favorite camera. So when I'm going to shoot something, if I'm carrying another camera, I can't leave this behind. So anyone who has a question about the body, you can ask before I go to the inner part now, to the settings of the camera.
Sydney is asking for questions about the external parts of this camera. If I may ask Sydney,
Yeah.
Are you able to connect an external monitor to it?
Yes.
How do you do that?
To connect an external monitor, we have the HDMI, the HDMI port to this camera.
Yes.
So you connect a HDMI port, a HDMI cable to your external monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how it will work.
There's a question from at MD Redot the First. Redot the First, are you Redot RWF? Is it the same Redot? Yes, should be the same. Oh, I hope so.
Different people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same person.
The different accounts.
Okay. So your question to Sydney is the screen extendable? Extendable. Yeah, this one is fixed. The one that is extendable is
6K.
the 6K.
Yeah.
That you can be able to adjust the angle of visibility.
Yeah.
This one is fixed on the frame of the camera, and that's the reason why I was asking if you can add another monitor to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Something else, Sydney, if I may ask, the power. How can we power? How do we power it? What are the different ways of powering it?
Okay, we have two ways of powering the camera. The first way you can use an internal battery. We actually have, yeah, it's two ways or three ways. We can use an internal battery straight to the camera, and then we have another way, the one that we are using. You can see we have this is a 2-pin limo power cable, and we are using this V-mount battery which has a D-tap. So from D-tap to 2-pin limo. So that's the second way. And then we have another way. This one you can, we have this kit. This is the battery grip for the pocket camera. This one.
I'm gonna take it out.
You can use, you can also use this one. Let me show you how it looks like. So we can use, it has openings where we insert batteries. You see, we insert batteries, and then we can use these batteries to power our camera. Yeah, this is because the original battery for this camera does not last for long. So if you use the external batteries, they will last for long when you are doing.
You have two batteries on this.
Yeah, so you insert two batteries, and then you connect this to our camera.
Nice.
So
there's an additional statement from Redot. The V-mount is more efficient.
yeah, true.
Yeah, it's more efficient depending on how and where you're going to use it. You can imagine if you're using a gimbal, then the V-mount won't serve. Will it serve the purpose? It's on a gimbal.
If you have, that accessory that holds the V-mount, you can tie it on the gimbal, and then you.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
it
but
holds.
how will you be able to balance when you have cables going in there? It still work?
Yeah, it will work.
Okay. User 1234, you say Sydney. I'm not quite sure if that's a question or you wanted to ask something, but maybe you're just excited with Sydney. Or is calling Sydney? Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much for joining User 1234. And again, I repeat, for you to be able to join our community, you need to text your number, you need to text your name, sorry, to the number that is on screen. On the first screen, the guys on YouTube, we don't have the number on YouTube. We don't have a number on YouTube, but I can mention it on YouTube. It is a 0, if you're in Kenya, 0796262028. Those in Kenya, 0796262028. Text on WhatsApp your name. You can add there that you want to join the community, then you'll be added on that.
Yeah.
For those who are not in Kenya, they should add the country code 254 for Kenya. Okay? Very soon we are starting heavy and bigger classes with Nigeria. We are going to train about lighting. We are going to train about graphics. I remember one person last time asked about graphics. We're going to do that. Mohammed, thank you very much for being here. Mohammed, I'm still following up on your case about graphics for the TriCaster and also the designs that you wanted us to work on. Today I'll get information from them on how we can access those designs. So, Sydney?
Okay, so we now want to go to the internal parts of the camera to understand the settings and how it works. For you to access the menu of this camera, we have two ways to do that. You can either use the LCD or you can use this button over here. If you click this button, it will take you to the settings, or if you are using the screen, you can click here and it will take you to the settings. Okay, the first setting that we have is record. Hope everyone is able to see the record. The first one that we are going to tackle. So for the record, this is where you actually choose the format that you want to record with, and you can also choose the dynamic range, the sensor area, the frame rate that you want to use. The first settings, we have the codec and the quality. So for the quality, you either choose, you want to record, if you want to record Blackmagic RAW, you want to record ProRes, you want to record 4K HD or 2K. So we have 4K, you have Ultra HD, and then we have HD. You can record in Blackmagic RAW, and you can, if you select Blackmagic RAW, that means that you are shooting flat. It doesn't have color, so during color grading, you now have to color grade. And then the resolution of the camera, you can record in 4K. You can also record RAW in HD, so it depends with the resolution that you want. And if you go to ProRes, ProRes has only two resolutions that are available, which is the 4K, not 2, 3, the 4K, the Ultra HD, and the HD. Yeah, that's where you choose your resolution. If you choose a higher resolution, that means that your footage will be heavier. So it depends with also your card and the speed of your card. Because if you record in 4K, sometimes your card will show it's losing frames because the speeds are not high are not able to sustain the 4K resolution. Yeah.
Please expound to us what are these frames, because I would only listen and not ask that question. So what do you mean by losing frames? What are you losing?
Okay, this is what you are losing. When you are recording a video, we have that frames are images.
Yes.
So we have, like, if we choose 30 frames per second, that means that in 1 second, our camera will record 30 images.
Yes.
Okay? So if you have the 4K, that means that the frames will be heavier.
Will be more?
Yeah, more and heavier.
And
okay?
heavier, okay.
Yeah, so if you have a card that cannot record 4K, it will be losing frames. It's supposed to record 30 frames per second. You'll find it's recording maybe 20. And that will have a problem if you go to editing, because you'll find some parts are black.
Okay.
Black, yeah. So it's coming, then black.
So that's how we lose frames.
Yes.
Are those frames very important?
Yes, those frames are very important.
Yes.
Because it depends with what you're going to do with your footage. If you know you're going to have slow motion, you want a smooth slow-mo on your video, you have to set your frame rate to a higher value.
Yes.
That will make your
So how many frames can you record with this camera?
This camera can record up to 60 frames.
60 frames?
Yeah, 4K 60 frames. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So anything that you record, knowing that you'll come back and reduce the speed, the playback speed.
Yes.
Then you record it in higher resolutions,
and
then you'll be able to and higher frame rates.
Yeah. So your slow-mo will be smooth.
Okay.
Yes.
And explain a little bit about RAW. In video, when you say you are recording in RAW, what does that mean?
Recording in RAW means that the camera does not put color to your image, and it captures all the details. It does not process your image. Your image will be captured the way it is, it will be heavier because it has all the details. It does not process.
So why do we record in RAW in our case?
Okay, so we record in RAW because first of all, RAW, when you are editing and you are doing color, it gives you full control of your color.
Okay.
You can choose any look that you want. If you want a film look, you want a TV look, you want any look,
okay.
It gives
and
you that.
This is when now you are editing with DaVinci.
Yes, if you edit with DaVinci, it will be
yes.
really easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and again, this camera when you buy, let's not forget that you get a free
DaVinci key.
DaVinci Studio key for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you purchase it, then you have more advantage. The DaVinci key is around $400, and now the camera is around $1,000. So if you were to purchase DaVinci and the camera separately, you'll spend around 1,400.
Yeah.
So when you buy this camera, then you end up getting the studio key with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we go back to the comments here and see who is who. Thank you, Mohammed. Grace Martha, anyone looking for a job opportunity in box? We are here training, and if you can send that information to our community, then we'll be able to interact with people who needs the job. And also, we also need to know what type of a job, because we don't want to refer minus not knowing the kind of job that are being offered, isn't it?
Yes, we have to.
And also, we always want to be open. If you're offering jobs, then even we need to know how much you're going to pay them, because these are people who are learning through us, and we should be able to lead them to a place that is good, isn't it, Sydney?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you are saying opportunity, please give us. We don't want to come to your inbox and flood there. Please share the details with us. Tell us, is this kind of a job, and it's this much that you're going to offer, so that we don't mislead people. So when you come doing this, please make sure that you contact us to be able to assist in helping other people. And we have to know if these jobs are legit. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to be careful on this type of information when people are offering people jobs. It's not from our pages that we're offering this. It's someone who joined as a what? As they scrolled in, because they just come in, send that information, and then run away. So sometimes you might think that is genuine. You end up getting duped. So we are saying, and we're insisting this: anyone who is offering people jobs here, they should come to us first, so that we can investigate, we can be able to let people know this is genuine or not genuine. So please, Grace Martha, next time you do this, then Sydney might end up blocking you.
Yeah. Watch out.
Yes, please. Go on, Sydney.
Okay, so on the next part of the settings, we have now, you see the frame rate. So this is where you adjust our frame rate, and our camera can go up to the 60 frames, from 23 to 60 frames. Yeah, and then we have another section where it has the sensor area. So for the sensor area, it depends with the resolution that you are using. If you're using 4K, you can set your sensor area to 4K. Sometimes if you change your resolution to 4K, your sensor area adjusts itself to 4K. So right now it's HD, because on resolution I have set to HD. If you go to, you set to 4K and then go to, you'll see the sensor area is now at 4K. So this depends the resolution that you are using. The next thing is the preferred media for recording. So for the preferred media for the recording, we have different slots where you can insert our capture device. The first one I said is the SD card, and then we have the CFast. We also have the USB-C. So you have to select which one do you prefer your footage to be recorded.
Explain to us about those things, Sydney. And again, I am those people who wants to learn everything.
Yeah.
Minus keeping quiet and not asking a question, and then later I start wondering why did I join when I never understood. You say CFast, you say SD, you say USB, you say fullest, and that's the area where you say this is preferred media for recording.
Yeah.
What are those?
So the preferred media for recording, we have to insert a card to our camera for us to record. And our pocket camera has 3 options that you can use. The first one is the SD card. The SD card slot, and I can show you the slot. It's here. I can show you the SD card slot. You can see we currently have an SD card inserted. This is the SD card we are talking about. This one is the SD card that we are talking about. And then we have another slot which is for a CFast. CFast is usually bigger than the SD card.
Do you have a sample of the CFast? Do you have a CFast?
Okay, bring that and see if we have.
Oh, just 1 second. Biola, thank you very much, Biola, for joining us. Biola, all the way from Nigeria, Highway Audiovisual Nigeria. Thank you for being here with us. Wisi65, Wisi, you are most welcome. What's the question on YouTube? At the Pixies. I think we have 2 orders for Pixies. So most probably we will be able to unbox very soon the Pixies. We're going to launch it here in our channel, both the YouTube and the TikTok. So yes, the Pixies is on its way.
Don't have a CFast.
We had that casing for this. I think this one or the other one. It had some cards inside. Where is the casing for this? This one, just doing this. Let's see. We are looking for a CFast card.
Yeah, we want to show you the
to
CFast.
show the difference between the SD, CFast, the micro SD. Most people know about it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
micro SD. The one that you put on your phones. Yeah. So this one.
Show the difference there. I can give you so many. I was hiding them so that Sydney doesn't get them. These cards are very, 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 very good and very.
You see this? These are the CFast, and this one is the SD card. So you can either insert the SD card or the CFast.
Yeah.
And then I've showed you the USB-C. On this side we have the USB-C port, this one, where we can insert our SSD drive that we can use, those T5. If you want to record directly to them, this is where you insert. So those are the 3 locations where you can record our footage. And on the settings now, you can select, maybe you have all the 3 cards inserted, but you want to record on the SD card first. This is where now you select where you want to record. Hope everyone has understood. If you choose the option that is the fullest, that means that it will record on the card that is almost full, the card that has the small space remaining, small capacity, something like that. And then the next option, the next settings, we have the option.
We are still on the record, isn't it?
Yeah.
So on the record, we have almost 4 settings that we need to go through. Yeah, and it's very important for people to get to know that these settings are important. Yeah.
Yeah.
For you, before you say this camera is good or this camera is bad, or if we say that this is better than this, most times you find that people who do this kind of comparisons, they haven't really gone into the unit and be able to understand the settings that are there. So it's very important when you have a camera. It can be Canon, and guys know that we are also resellers for Canon. So I'm not objecting of the camera, any type of a camera. So I say, let's all learn. Let's all bring this kind of trainings by ourselves, and let's go through these settings, understand them, for us to be able to effectively use the unit. Yeah. So Sydney is not talking much, but is just showing you the capability of the features that this camera has. And so many people usually come in and says, oh, why does this not work? Why does this not work? And then you end up start teaching them on the settings that are there. These settings can be saved as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you can save to as your own
as a
preset for yourself. So
yeah,
it's very important for us to know that. If there's a question, guys, feel free to cut us short, because this training is about you. So let's not continue while you are not understanding. That's cut short. I'm here to moderate this. If you have a question you get to ask, then I'll be able to cut short of Sydney's conversation so that I can read your questions. So you are priority. Again, I will thank the people who have joined us today. I think today is very interesting.
Yeah.
We still have Mango, we have Lano One, Tashmani, WC65. WC, thank you very much for joining. Lucy Kadi is there. Kiplish, thank you for always being there. Penny, thank you, Penny. And then we have got Biola, all the way from Nigeria. We have Timo King. Timo, thank you very much. And then Mora. There's a question that has been asked by Wisi. Is there a video on how to live stream arranging the two camera as you guys do now on live stream? I want to understand the question so that I'm able to answer it effectively. I'll read this again. Is there a video on how to live stream arranging two camera as you guys do now on live streaming? I think we had talked about switching at some point, and they should be there. But again, these are things that we can always redo them. We can never exhaust this kind of training. We can repeat as much as possible for you guys to understand. So we see there are two options. If you go to our YouTube channel, the video is available there, how to do live streaming with two camera. We call it a two camera setup for live streaming. And then also we can also invite you, if you are in Nairobi, invite you to the office, and then spend time with you for some hours or minutes to take you through physically on how to do that. So we see in Nairobi, we are available, this is now near Kenya Institute of Mass Communication on Savo Road. The building is called NML Towers on 9th floor. So if you want that, then we can provide a special training specifically for you. If it's not, you find it's not satisfactory in our YouTube channel. Oh, we see. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You are in Nigeria. Now, we see. There is also another option. Because we also have an office in Nigeria, in Lagos. I think our professor is here. Prof, is it possible for WISI to visit our location in Nigeria so that we can showcase a 2-camera setup live streaming? Okay, WISI, thank you very much for letting us know your location. Our prof will be able to answer immediately on how you can reach. If you're in Lagos, then we can also assist you get that training for you to make a decision on what you want to do. Okay, Professor is there with you. Professor will be able to give us the address of our office in Nigeria, and then you plan to visit there and learn on how to do that setup. Thank you very much, WISI, for that. Sydney?
Okay. Thank you so much. We can now go to we're still on record. We're just going to the next step, the next settings that we have here. The first one is the time lapse. So this camera has the capability to record time lapse. If you want to record time lapse, you just put it on, and during your recording,
there's a light there that is blocking what you're talking about. Yeah.
Hope
you can pan the other camera. What are you saying, Nani? No, we cannot switch it off. We can always adjust the position. Thank you. Oh, you're feeling heated up. Yeah, thank you, WISI. Please add Professor Biola there. Add him as a friend, then text him side by side. Now, sometimes we mix Swahili so that we can spice Kenyans here. We say, kutaneni nyuma ya tenti, as meet behind the tent. So Prof is there, and he'll be able to assist you on that.
Yeah. Okay, we have the time lapse, and we have an option that says capture 1 frame every second. So on the time lapse, you choose the frames that you want to capture in 1 second. We can choose 10. It goes up to the maximum is 10, and then minimum is 1 second. So you can capture 1 frame per second, and you can also capture
what's the maximum, time lapse
10.
can you do? When do we want to use this feature, the time lapse feature? When will we want to use it? At what scenario?
Okay.
That we said, okay, let me use time lapse on this.
For the time lapse feature, you can use it in a scenario where you want to record a busy street, and you want to record it for a longer time. So you can set up your camera, and then if you put on time lapse, it will record for the longer time, but the video will not be heavy. It will show the difference in time, because you want to record from morning to evening to show that how the sun is rising and setting.
So you're recording for a longest time, but capturing it is a shorter time.
Yeah, you're recording for a longer time, but capturing it in the shorter time. And the footage is not heavy. So A smaller card can do that.
So when you say 10 seconds, does it mean after 10 seconds, then everything that has been captured there will be squeezed in 10 seconds? Or does it mean that when I set it at 10 seconds, it means that it will only record 10 seconds and stop?
No, it will not only record in 10 seconds.
Yes.
That means everything that
You've
you
captured.
see, it's saying capture 1 frame every
10 seconds, yes.
Yeah.
So after every 10 seconds, it captures 1. But that can be the full day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a very useful feature.
So does that mean that you're also losing frames?
No, you're not losing frames.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just I don't know how to explain.
It's like it's compressed and then
yeah.
okay, and
Compressing
then
the
shows
frames.
after every 10-second frame.
Yes.
10 seconds. It shows only those.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a useful feature. The next one.
Let me read the location for this. I think also our Mother Queen. Let's take this and then post it on YouTube. The prof has given the location of Nigerian office. I don't know if you have it there, but I can read to everyone who is in Nigeria. Number 1, Ondo Close, Bamishile Estate, by Best Western Hotel, New World Bus Stop off Allen Avenue, Ikeja. So we can always post that. For our listeners, our viewers who are in Nigeria, they can reach us towards that address. I think we see you have that. We see that's the address that we have in Nigeria. You get in touch, and then from there, then you can get assisted. I think we see. Do you have we see here? We see has dropped, but again, we can use that address. If we can save it, the better for us. We can always share it with WeSee. Thank you very much. Sydney?
The next one is detail sharpening. For the detail sharpening, it's just the camera sharpens the image that you are currently focusing on to makes it more sharper. It has the 3 options where you can choose low, medium, or high. Yeah. Hope that's.
You want me to ask a question? No, I'm waiting for their question. Where I don't understand, I will ask.
Okay.
Where they don't understand, they'll also ask. Sometimes I just ask to make things open for everyone else.
Okay.
Yes.
The next one is if the card drops.
What is the, as in on that detail sharpening, can you scroll again on that line?
No.
There are extra items on the row. You see there's a forward row there, and
this one goes to the other settings now.
Yeah, but is that on the...
It's not on the detail sharpening. This one helps us to navigate through the menu. Yeah.
I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh.
The camera is off.
Your battery is out?
It's very low.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you want to change it?
Yes. We have another battery.
Where? You cannot put directly to power?
Yes.
You don't have the cable?
Yeah.
Who can get the other battery? Sydney's battery has chewed blackout.
Yeah, the battery. So let's bring another one.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Can we get another battery? Not even upstairs, as long as it's a battery. So we can continue asking questions.
ziko hapo chini. Go to bag to
Sydney's battery,
go
he
to bag hapo
he
chini.
used this bigger battery, and then all of a sudden the battery is out.
Hapana.
This
Ukifungua hiyo
means
bag iko na mabati.
two
na
things.
charger, beba tu yote bag.
But added into one. It means Sydney never charged this battery.
It was in use, so yeah.
Yes, that's what Sydney says. It was in use. But even now it was in use. But now it has chilled blackout. We are going to bring another battery. So in the meantime, if we can get more questions, then so that we can be able to have an engaging session. We get to have an engaging session. Again, we have our location in Nigeria. Guys, get that, so that you can always contact when we are there. So we're just waiting for the battery to come in, and then we proceed. LB Essentials, LB, thank you very much for joining LB Essentials. Let us know where you are from, and how do you do your daily business. Are you interested in media, or how can we assist you? Let us know something about you, and you can always join our community. LB. This is Highway Audio Visuals. Located in Kenya. We are also located in Nigeria. So if there's any query, anything that you need us to assist with then we are willing to give you support for any region that you are located. So we're just waiting for the battery to be brought in, guys, and then from there we can continue with this. But again, in the meantime, if we have a question that you feel like you need answers, then we'll be able to answer you. LB Essentials, so we have got also those are the new people. All right. Okay. Yep. We are going to bring in the battery from our studios, which is 8 floors down. We are on the 9th floor, then 9 floors down.
Yeah.
Hopefully they are not using stairs.
Yeah, they're not using stairs.
Yeah, you're not sure, because you're here with me. I'm just saying, if they stay for long, then You have to send a helicopter there to go pick them. Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for joining, and sorry for that break. But we are hoping that today Sydney will be able to complete this session. If not, we still have tomorrow is our last day of this week to be able to do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be going through different cameras so that you guys understand the ecosystem of Blackmagic. Last we had gone through the switchers. Today is Thursday in Kenya. Is about we always talk Thursday. We do Blackmagic, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are trying as much as possible to be able to lock each day with a theme. So every Thursday we are going to, as much as possible, dedicate it to Blackmagic, and then choose other days. I'm not quite sure if the KiloView products, Sydney has to give me a day for that. Yeah, I need a day for KiloView so that we can go through all the KiloView products. We have so many other products from different manufacturers where we would wish to be able to cover all that. There's a question from Mora, and this question is, I'm not sure if it was mentioned, but how long can the battery go for before going off? How long does the battery go before going off? Sydney, I think you have to look in front here because that question is landing onto you. How long does the battery?
This battery can go up to 2.5 hours.
This?
Yeah, with continuous.
Come again. We have our professor back there. What? This one on the pocket. Okay. Now that is from our professor. He says that this can go up to a maximum of 6 hours or so. This one. And then like a smaller one, that's the one that goes for an hour or 30 minutes? 2 hours? Yeah, the LP. Yes, so this one, when it has enough juice, it will take you a longer hour for you to be able to achieve more of the recording. So always be prepared to have backups, because now when you go for a production, a place where you cannot charge, but you know how long you are going to take, or what you do is you carry extra batteries. Very important before you go shooting. Carry extra batteries. Hudhaifa is in the building. Hudhaifa, everyone misses you here. And everyone usually asks, as if I'm the one who knows where you are. Mother Africa, Hudhaifa is in the building. Mother Africa, Hudhaifa is in the building, so. And then we also have Wildmon Child as well. Wildmon Child is not new here, isn't it? Okay, vanished. Do It Africa is here as well. Do It Africa, we're expecting your questions here today. Okay, Sydney is back now. We had a short break because of the battery. And from that problem, then a question was asked, how long does this battery stay? This specifically, we are told 4 to 6 hours, depending on how you use it. Most times you find that we forget to switch the camera off. You're shooting a scene, and then when you're preparing for the other scene, the camera is still on, isn't it? But continuously, that's where professor is saying 6 hours. So you can go 6 hours straight. But me, what I'll do, if I'm shooting an episode, I'll make sure every time I save power by switching it off. Okay? Yeah. And this battery is also one of our products, guys. This battery is from a company called Headbox. It's also one of our products. It has a USB as well, so you can be able to power your camera and charge your phone from it. Yeah, it's very important. So let me allow Sydney to continue. Sydney?
Okay. We were on the...
We were talking about the time lapses, and then when I asked what are those arrows for, you said those are for moving ahead to different sections, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and then now you are to talk about if the card drops frame.
Yeah.
Yes.
If the card drops frame, earlier we had explained about dropping frames when your card cannot be able to record the frames that you have set for the camera. So we have two options here if your card drops frames. Either you can select it will alert you, and the next one is it will stop recording. Yeah, so for our case, we have selected stop recording. That means if even one frame drops, our card will stop recording.
So let me ask you, Sydney, sorry for cutting you on that. Which one is better, to stop recording or to alert?
I usually use stop recording.
But you'll miss. You see,
Because
I'd rather lose a frame than losing the...
that's why we need now a camera person to be...
to be alert.
Yeah.
So we choose alert.
Yeah.
We choose alert or we choose stop recording?
I'll choose stop recording.
But you said you want the camera person to be alert.
No, like
so are we choosing alert or we choose stop recording?
It depends with the person now.
Okay.
If the card stops recording, you'll actually see it's not recording.
But you have agreed to me alert is the better option.
I've not agreed.
You said that if I'm a camera person, you're supposed to be alert. So alert is the better option.
I've not said it's the better option.
Okay.
All right. It now depends with you. Okay. What do you want it to do?
That's fine. So Sydney says on that item, if it loses frame, then it should stop.
Yeah. And if it alerts you, you will see it blinking.
So is that
record button.
I'll choose the alert part. I know you are more an expert to this than myself, but I will want something that I won't miss. I'll rather miss a frame than not missing everything. When it stops and I'm not alert, what does that mean? It means that I'll be there enjoying the show, and then when I go back, check on the recording, the camera had already stopped. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
As in, an alert will give me a head start to even choose to stop. Isn't it? Because it's more of maybe the card itself is faulty, but I'd rather record with missing frames and get an alert and stop and start or change a card than it stopping and then I got off guard. The president comes back to me and asks me, can you give me minute 2 of that footage? And then I tell the president, let me come back. Then I go to Uganda. That's what I'm thinking, Sydney.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an option for you. I'm thinking that I'll choose the option of alerting me.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, let's proceed. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. And then we have the other option where you record alert to clip. So this one, we have different alerts that are inbuilt that come with the camera. and you can also import alert to your camera. So if you want to activate alert and see how it looks like, we have these 3 function buttons that are up here that I have shown you. You have this button. If you click it, you'll see now that's alert that we have, and it will indicate we have alert that is on. So this setting, if you turn it on and you record your footage, this is how your footage will look like. It will be, the alert will be recorded with the footage. But if this setting is off like this, if you record this clip, the footage will be like this, will not have alert. Yeah?
So is it alert? Is it a reference? As in you're giving it a reference of how the image should be like?
Yes, yes. Let's say you have alert and you have created alert during your editing. So you want to see how you after it has been color corrected, so you can use alert to see how your footage will be like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the end product.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you click record alert on your clip, your alert will be recorded onto your clip directly.
All right.
Yeah. And the next section, we have the vertical recording. The first one is auto, the second one is lock horizontal, and the third one is lock vertical. So we have different the formats of recording. So the horizontal one, for example, for the YouTube, we use horizontal, and for TikTok, we are using vertical. So this means that the one that is currently selected is auto. The auto means if I turn this camera, it will be, you see, if I turn that, sorry, you can see it has been adjusted to vertical. And if I bring it back, it will be adjusted to horizontal. So if I choose lock horizontal recording, if I turn it like this, it will remain to the horizontal recording. So I usually prefer to choose auto because sometimes I record YouTube or TikTok clips and sometimes YouTube. So I just do this and it's adjusted and I record. Yeah. So that's it about recording. I've talked about all the settings about the recording. So if anyone has a question.
Yes, there's a question. Again, the question is from Mora. Mora says, let's say you have shot your video with a particular LUT. Will you be able to change it when editing?
No. I've said no because after you have recorded your video with a LUT, when you put your video on your editing software, for our case is DaVinci, it will not tell you that you have recorded your video with a LUT. So you cannot be able to change that LUT to a different one. What you can do is you can do some color corrections to adjust it the way you want, but you can't change the LUT that you have used.
Okay. Yeah. So again, with me, who is not professional, I should not choose a LUT.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless is the client who says, this is the look of the video I want, so make sure you put it there.
Yeah.
I'm not the editor. Maybe they are going to edit and they want to ease in their work. So to record raw.
Yeah.
As Sydney has taught us in the beginning, I'll have something that I can be able to manipulate how I want it to look like, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll go raw and then put a LUT after editing.
Yes.
Yeah. And still maintain the raw so that I can, if the client says no, I can always go back and say, okay, I still have this raw footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So
I think, Mora, that answers your question. And it's a good question because it's usually you have to prepare ahead of time, just in case things go back. Make sure you have a passport to get out of the country.
Yep. So it's very advisable to always put your alert when you are editing, because you can change it, but when you have recorded the alert direct, you will not be able to change. Anyone with a question on the record before I go to monitor?
I think if there's a question will come in, I'll be able to cut you and then go back to it, no issue.
Okay.
You can proceed.
The next setting we're going to look at is monitor. Here. On the monitor, we have the details that are displayed on our LCD. The first one is the LCD and the next one is HDMI. So you either choose, you want to control the details that are on the LCD of the camera, or your HDMI cable has gone, the details that you want to be displayed there. So for the first category, we are going to look at the LCD, and the first setting is clean it on, and you go back, you see how our screen looks like. It doesn't have any settings, any
on the display.
On the display.
There's a question from Udhaifa, and Udhaifa asks, can the camera record live events?
Yes, this camera can record any type of events, be it live. If you want to live stream with it, it can do all those types of recordings. Yeah, so it can, yeah.
The camera records, it being live or I think the question is supposed to be like this. I'm not trying to change it, but I want to make us understand. Live recordings means you can have an output out of it.
Yes.
The recording bit is once you record, then the camera doesn't know it is a live event or is isn't it? So it records and it's able to send out the video. So you can connect it to an external encoder for you to be able to stream, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So a live event, we are able to record it. At the same time, we are able to send it out for live streaming, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, that's why Sydney was explaining about the output, which is HDMI. Yeah?
Yeah.
Where you can send out from that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Therefore, I think if I might have not understood you, that's how the camera operates. Let's go on, Sydney.
Okay, so that's the video clean feed. The next one is display 3D LUT. If you put this on and go back to our display, you will see we have a LUT.
Is it something you can focus and see?
It's focused. Or focus, or okay.
Do you want Mother Africa to go sit there or what? Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the LUT that we have currently selected, and we have this setting for the display 3D LUT. The function key can also do that. You either use this or you can use the function key directly. So you just click the key and the LUT is displayed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the LUT, eh?
Yeah.
The other one is what? Is raw?
No, it's not. This is a LUT that we have.
Oh, this one is a LUT that exists in this camera?
Yeah, exists in this camera.
Okay.
Yeah, so
and the other one, we'll switch that off?
This now, it's not raw. It's recording now without a LUT.
Without the LUT. That's the original video.
Yeah, the original
without
video.
The impurities into it.
Yeah.
Without the filter.
Yeah.
I think that's the word you're supposed to use. Because we understand filters. When you put like that.
Yeah, without a filter now.
All right.
Okay. The next one is the zebra. So for the zebra, it's about lighting. So if you choose, you put on the zebra, it will just show you where our image is exposed or overexposed. So if you see zebras, you will know that this place, there is more light coming in. Yeah, so that's...
Why not donkey? Why zebra?
I don't know why they chose zebra, but those lines, they resemble the lines of
Yeah,
zebra.
because the zebra has black and white pattern, yeah?
Yeah.
And the white part is usually the highlights, and the dark part is usually the shadow. So with this, they use the zebra to indicate where there is much highlights and low highlights. So it's sometimes I will want it high highlights and be able to use that.
Okay.
And the good thing about this camera is when you record the word that you use as raw, you can be able to manipulate that back to how you want it to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's good to be able to understand that you can be able to see where there's too much lighting, where there's too much shadows, and be able to regulate that. But again, at the same time, because of its capability, which is called dynamic range, you are able to manipulate that shot to where it will be comfortable for you to use the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the zebra has been used because of the darker strips and the lighter, the white stripes.
Yes.
Ongo, endelea.
The next one is the focus assist. The focus assist, these are the colors that helps us to know the area that is currently in focus. So if you turn the focus assist on and you focus on, you can see we have the red colors at the back. That means that our camera is currently focusing on the back. Yeah, so this helps you to know where your camera is focusing on. The next one is the frame guide. If you turn on your frame guide, you can see it's a guide where it shows you that this is the place where you need to put your subject. Like your subject
region?
should not be the region.
The region of interest?
Yeah, the subject should not be out of that region.
Yeah, you might chop them off.
Yes.
All right.
The next one is the grid. For the grid, it helps us to, when we are framing, the rules of thirds. So that's what it does.
Also of positioning, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to set them up in a position where there are rules, in fact. Yeah?
Yes.
Remember when we were talking about the upper, the mid, and the lower third? Yeah?
Yeah.
So placement of an image depends on what kind of shots are you taking. If you're doing landscape, then when you're doing landscape, the horizon has to be placed on the, again, experts will tell us it's a certain specific region so that it can look ideal in a situation. And when you're shooting a person, this will also help you place them on a certain grid so that it can be appealing to people when they watch that. So there are guides that you can use by following the rules to place the subject.
Yes.
Yes.
The next one is the safe area guide. For the safe area guide, it's a guide that
What's the difference between the safe area and
the frame guide?
the frame guide?
They almost look the same.
But I'm seeing the safe area is a little bit deeper.
Yeah, it's deeper
on the
than
frame.
Yes, you see the safe area is more deeper than.
Can
the
you
frame.
have both at the same time?
Yes. You see?
All right. So you have the frame guide and then you also have the safe area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the next one is the false color. The false color, Mr. Safe, what does the false color do?
False is false.
So if it's on, this is how it looks like.
Yeah, it usually guides you on the all those color mean something. So when it's purple, it means there's too much of this specific color. It resembles the darkness. When it is yellow, then it resembles the light, too much lightness on this. So all those colors mean something on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the first color. Hope everyone has understood. We're going to the next section. On the next section, we're still on the LCD settings. On the next section, we have the status text, where these status texts are, if I turn them off, you will see our LCD will be clean. We don't have the section that shows ISO, the frame rate that we are using. But if the status text is on, we can see we have all the settings that we are currently using displayed. So this one, if it's always advisable to put it on, because you will actually see the shutter speed you're using, the frame rate, and the ISO, and the white balance, yeah, such things. The next one is anamorphic de-squeeze. So for anamorphic de-squeeze, what it does, it tries to squeeze our the lens that we are using, the screen now, the display. If I turn it, if I put to none, you can see we have a bigger image that is being captured. But if I put it to 1.33, you can see we have these black lines that have been introduced. So this is mostly used in films, because you see some films have, yeah. So that's what it does. The next one, we have the zebra level. This way we adjust the zebra level that we just showed. So if you want your zebras to be 100% or 15% or 20%, this way you adjust. And we also have the focus color, the focus assist that we had. It displayed the red color because we had selected red here. You can choose green, you can choose blue, you can choose white, black. So it depends with the color that you are comfortable with. And then the focus assist type, do you want the colored lines or the peaking? So the colored lines, these are now those red colors. And then the peaking, if you choose it, you will actually see something like, it's almost like a zebra, but it's not the zebra. So you can also adjust the focus assist level. You can adjust it up to 100%, 50%. So it's advisable to leave it at 50%, because if you put it at 100%, it may lie to you because it's too much. Yeah, so that's it. The next part that we are going to look at is the settings for the frame guide. So if you activate your frame guide, you can adjust it according to your interest. We have the safe area guide where you can also adjust it, and also the guide's opacity on your LCD. If you have your guides on, do you want them to be too visible or to, you can adjust the opacity, and also the guide's color. You want the color to be black, white, red, green. And then still on the guides, we have these different frame guides that we have. The first one is the thirds. This one will show our display will be, our LCD will be divided into 3 parts. That's for the rules of thirds. The other one, this one, the horizon, we have the cross hair is that small cross that, let me just show you that. If we put on the grid, you see this cross that's on the middle, this one. So that's this one.
The center part, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you change, let me change and see. If you change to a dot, you can see we now have a dot. If you change to this one, you can see how it is. So that's basically what you can adjust. The next one is the LCD brightness. This is the brightness of our LCD. Just adjust the brightness here. That's it for our LCD camera. And then we're now going to the HDMI. Now these settings that we are doing for the HDMI will be displayed on the display that we are currently using, that we have connected to our camera using the HDMI cable. We also have the clean feed. It's almost the same as the LCD for the camera. It's just the same. So these are now the settings for the HDMI. So if you are doing a live stream and you are using a HDMI cable to our switcher, it's advisable to use the clean feed. The clean feed means you'll get the image that's being recorded without the status that are displayed on the LCD of the camera. So the settings are also the same. That's it about the monitor.
Any question, guys, on that? We are on the monitor. Sydney has just completed on the monitor. We've done recording, then we've done monitor. We still have a little bit of time, Sydney.
Yeah, I have time.
Maybe you need water. I know how that place be like. When you sit in there, you talk. And then as you get thirsty.
Yeah.
Director Ambrose Kim is in the building.
Next time now Kadi will be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys, we are talking about the 4K camera from Blackmagic. Today we showcased about the hardware part, what features it has, the type of lens that we can use in it, and also now we are talking about the settings, for the camera itself. So basically, how we are doing this, we've been having so many questions about people not knowing how to utilize this camera. And that's the reason why today we said, let's talk about it and get to know exactly all the features that it has and also know how to use it.
Yeah.
So we had been having several questions which we were answering. But again, if there's anyone who wants to ask again, you can as well ask so that we can learn together. And it's not so that we are all knowing, we know everything. Most times you find that when we talk about it, we also learn about something that maybe it is there but we've never used. From your questions, then you're able to research more and be able to know what is the function for the feature.
Yeah.
So Sydney, if we can go on.
The next setting that we are going to look at is audio. So for the audio, we have 2 channels, and it depends with the audio that you are currently using on the camera. We have different inputs where you can navigate through them using these arrows. So if you click on the arrow, you can see we have none, we have camera left. Camera means that we are now using the internal microphone from the camera. We have camera right, so we have the right microphone and the left microphone. We have mono, we have XLR mic. So XLR is this mini XLR that I have showed you. This one. We have XLR line, we have XLR mic backup. We have now the 3.5 mm left. So the 3.5 is this 3.5. I hope you guys can see it. If you are using this, you have to select 3.5 on your camera for it to pick the audio. So these are just the audio inputs, and we have the channel levels where you can control the levels of your audio. We also have a phantom power. That's when you are using a condenser microphone that needs to be powered. That's when you will use the phantom power. Okay. We can control the volume of your speakers or the volume of your headphones when you are monitoring. If you want to put it at 100 or 50, that's when you control that. I have a question, Mr. Sefu, about this.
Oh.
Question to you.
Why you cannot ask Mother Africa on that?
Mother Africa, should I ask you a question? Okay.
Okay, let's go with the question.
Okay, you see we have audio meters, and then
Yes.
you have the VU negative 18.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Volume units.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the levels.
Mm-hmm.
You have got indicators. We call them indicators.
Mm-hmm.
It's either you have indicators that are visually, you can see how much audio is coming into the unit. So it's either you use you see that dBFS.
Yeah.
That is it's decibel. Negative 16 dBFS is on a full scale. So it is negative 16, that's the highest that it can go.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the highest. If you choose that type of a meter, you know that the highest level that you can get on that, it is negative 18.
Okay.
So it's either you choose 18 or 20 on VU, or you use the ppm. I think ppm, what does the ppm mean? Mother Africa, what does the ppm mean? So that I can, it's just different types of levels. Yeah. For volume, if we can check that. I have to be very careful on that. There are so many explanation on that. So it says peak program meter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Peak program meter or volume units, VU. Okay?
Yes.
So you can either use the ppm or you can use the VU. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
And choose between what's the maximum that you can bring in. Either negative 18 dB. dB is the level of sound. We usually measure it in dB. Means decibel.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
So you on full scale, that's why I say dBFS. So either you use VU meter that has a maximum of 18, or you use the VU meter has a maximum of negative 20. Between 18 and negative 20, which one is higher? I think we've been disconnected, but let's get connected. Are you on YouTube?
Yes.
You're still
It's
on
back.
YouTube?
I think it's
Why are we still on YouTube and we're not on TikTok? Okay. Do It Africa. Okay. So I'm asking, yeah? I'm asking between negative 18 and negative 20, which one is higher? Negative 18.
Yeah.
How is it higher? It is 18 and this is 20. Yes, the negative sign. So you are going all the way to 0. So the closer you go to 0, the higher you are.
Yeah.
So it's either you choose the highest has to be 18 or has to be 20. That's where you select here on your volume.
Yeah.
And again, the measuring scale is either you use the ppm or use the VU. So you choose between that. Okay?
Yes.
That's a scale, that type of a scale. That I don't know if can we be able to test that so that we see that different type of scales, Sydney? If you can put the VU and then go back to the camera.
Okay, it's now at, I choose the internal.
Yes, the internal one. Choose the internal. Yeah, that part, I think it's that part. You see it's speaking audio. So that type, you see that scaling,
Yeah.
is a VU type. You see the scaling?
Okay,
It's a VU type.
Yeah.
Now let's go and change the peak per meter, isn't
Yeah.
it? Peak
Yeah.
program per meter.
Yes.
Peak program meter.
Mm.
Let's go and change it to it.
I've changed.
You've changed, eh?
Yes.
So you see now it has changed to peak ppm, isn't it?
Yes.
Peak is usually the highest point. It chooses the highest peak of the, you know, the sound is usually sinusoidal, eh? Goes like this, like this. So this one will measure the highest point of the peak. But the VU measures the level of VU is usually the voltage. The difference between ppm and VU is one is measuring the highest voltage, and then this one is measuring the highest peak of the sound.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's either ppm, or you choose which one you prefer for you to be able to visually monitor with.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I think I've explained that better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yes. So about audio, those are the settings that are on this camera about audio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those are the settings?
Yeah. I
Okay.
have only, there are very few.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The next one is, now we go to setup. So for the setup, this is information that you can adjust on your camera. We have the date and time if you want to set the time and the date of your camera. You have the language. You have different.
Is it essential to set this?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's essential because when you have the correct date and time
Mm-hmm.
and you record your clip,
Yes.
you can be able to see on your clip the exact date and time you recorded that because it displays on your
So
clip.
why is it
the
that it's showing
metadata.
January the 1st?
It's showing January 1st because we have not.
So
We did
how
not-
can, let's edit there. Let's try and edit that. Uh-huh.
So,
So
the
you
months-
come here, what do you do?
So you set the year, the month, the day. You set it to 23 or 22.
We're on 22.
22, and,
And then the hour,
the hour is
we are on 12:49.
12. And then you choose the zone.
So which zone is that?
It's supposed to be. I don't know why it's UTC.
We don't have a time zone for us, Africa, or what?
I think there is. Let me see.
Just go proceed.
I think let me just update.
What are you updating?
So this the
The time.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
date. Yes. The next one is the shutter measurement. So this is where you choose where you want to use either shutter speed or the shutter angle, but all of them work the same. Yeah. The next one is the flicker free shutter based on. So this one, it depends with the light. There is a scenario where you are shooting and then your camera is there is light on your camera that is flickering, but in real sense that light is not flickering. So this where you adjust the setting. Sometimes if you're using the 50 hertz, you can find your light is flickering, and when you change it to 60, you can see your light is not flickering on the camera. So I really, Mr. Sefu, do you know how that works? Why the
Yes.
light flickers?
Imagine I know.
Can
Oh, you want me to answer?
Yeah, I want you. I want you to explain to me.
Mother Africa, have you finished answering? Now, the flicker bit is usually actually what you're choosing there, you're choosing the frequency. Yeah? So for you to be able to, your eyes to see something flickering is because it's moving very slow for you to see the changes of light. So the camera can be able to capture the speed at which that rotation happens. Okay? So the rotation is the change between it being on and off. So sometimes light, most of the lights in our domestic, usually have a flicker because the power that is supplying that light is never on continuously. Yeah?
Yeah.
Unless it's a AC light. But with the AC light, then you'll have flickering. So the camera can capture that changes of on and off. Thus you see a flicker. So here, they are trying to tell you that you can actually put the camera to match the speed at which that flicker is flickering. So it's either 50 hertz or 60 hertz. It's in our power, when you check your power code, it's written there 50 hertz or 60 hertz. So that indication of the flickering can be visible if it's moving at 60 hertz and you've selected 50 hertz, then you'll see the flicker. Yeah, so you have to match the speed at which that light changes. That's the reason you have that selection.
Yeah.
It can be very destructive most of the time. You are displaying, you're shooting, and then you see the flickering. Or you've recorded and then you see the flickering.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We have a question from Hudeifa. Hudeifa is asking, so if you change the time, it will appear kwa video you recorded?
Most time it's usually on the display. Because the recording, you have already selected at what rate you're supposed to record with. Yeah? So it usually affects the display. You place your camera, I don't know if my photo can work on this. Everything is still, but if you place, you shoot like this, you see the light is flickering. You see the light is flickering. That's usually where the problem comes. So it is usually on the display.
Yeah.
Yes, but not necessarily on the recording. Because the recording also you choose at what frame rate you want to record with.
Yeah.
But again, if it's visible on the screen, let's say I'm shooting a TV that is functioning.
Yeah.
But the frame rates on the TV, it shows flickers, then yes, that will be seen on the recorded because that's what it will be recording, the flickering. So you have to change your frame rates to match what? It's like, for example, if you are shooting a tire of a vehicle, the one that is rotating, yeah?
Yes.
You will see the, you see if I wave like this, yeah? If I wave like this, you actually see like a blurring of the fingers.
Yeah.
So if the frame rate is not matching the speed at which I'm doing this, then that effect is what you're going to see. So most times you are told that you prepare your frame rate based on the type of shughuli, the type of event that you're going to cover.
Yeah.
If you're shooting sports, then you have to shoot on a higher frame rate so that it can match, because there's so many movements. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll actually choose to shoot at 60 frames if my camera allow.
Yes.
Either 50 frames or I can shoot at 60 frames for me to be able to record it properly.
Yeah.
But if I'm shooting something like a one person who is just seated and talking, there isn't much movement, so I'll choose a lower frame rate to save on the space. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So this one is on the display, but again, on the camera itself, when Sydney was explaining on the record button, there's also frame rate to choose.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Yes. I hope that one is making sense there.
Okay. I think we have that, and we also have another setting that is not active. This is drop frame time code. This is about the dropping of the frames, and then we have another one which is lens stabilization. For the lens stabilization, it depends with the lens that you are using. If your lens has the stabilization property, it will be active, so you can put it on and then you have.
Do you have such lenses here?
We have that one.
The Canon, the one.
The Lumix usually has it.
Can we see the Lumix? You have the
It's-
Lumix. Let's see that. The stabilization is all about compensation of the movement.
Yeah.
Maybe you are shooting something that, and you have to move very fast.
Yeah.
And you are shaky like me. Maybe you know how you take that thing in Mombasa, the Mnazi, and now you are going to shoot and then you start shaking. So the stabilization bit is when the lens is an electronic lens.
It doesn't have.
Let's see. The one for the other Canon. The other Canon for photography most times.
This one.
That one, eh?
It's here.
Or you have it there.
Yeah.
So it's in one of the lens there that Sydney has. There is a button that you can set on the lens to reduce the shaking. So the camera will be able to compensate that shaking by using a stabilizer lens, lens with a switch that is connected to the camera. Because if it's an analog lens, not analog, I'm saying it's a normal lens, then you don't have those connections. You see there is a connection there that can connect to the camera and be able to communicate with the lens.
Yes.
To either do stabilization or working as normal.
autofocus.
Autofocus as well, yes. Okay.
Okay, we go to the next category. These ones, the set function buttons. There are these 3 function buttons that are here, where you set a button and how do you want it to behave when you press it. These buttons are the F1, F2, and F3. So it depends with what you want your button to do. For example, our F2, we have set here that it will display the LUT. So we have different things. When we want it to display the frame guide, focus assist, false color, the zebra. So this way you select. You want it to.
So these are presets.
Yeah.
You set and then you choose functional buttons to be able to quickly choose a specific settings.
Yeah.
This is where I had asked you when you started, can we customize this camera so that I don't need to always come here and do settings?
Yes.
And if we have that, it means that I know I am F1. So when I press F1, it gives me the presets that I had set earlier.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a lat guy, then I go F2 or whatever function that I will want to use. There's a question here. Let's say we don't have that lens and we have shaky parts in our video. Can we stabilize when editing? Sydney, that is automatically not my question.
Yes. While editing, most of the editing softwares, and right now I'm referring to DaVinci Resolve, it has stabilization. So it's very simple. It's just a button. You just put it on and then our footage is stabilized. So yes, you can stabilize while editing.
Sydney saying it's just a button. I have no idea where that button is.
It's like
I have gone there. I've taken the brew that Mother Africa has given me, and I'm going to shoot. Now I am shaking, and then I say, it's okay. Sydney told me I'll just touch a button. Sydney.
But it depends with the amount of shaking. You know, sometimes shaking can be too much. Yeah. So when you stabilize, the DaVinci Resolve tends to crop. It crops that clip.
Yes.
And I don't know what it does, but it prevents the shaking. So if your shaking is too much, your clip will be cropped more.
I hope, Morai, you got that. Yes, you can be able to stabilize it. But again, let's use gimbals, let's use tripods, let's use equipment that will assist us in making sure that our video, isn't it? We plan early, isn't it?
Yes.
We plan early. I know these problems might come in at some point, but again, I know I'm going to shoot a place whereby I need to be walking, to take a walking shot. So if only I can plan in advance, I can plan prior to when going, I'll get to know I need this tool, I need this tool, I need this tool for stabilization and all these things. Yeah. I need the best lens as well to avoid all these things. Yeah. The shaky images.
Yes.
Yes. So that's let's always work on preventive than solving. Like now someone goes says, no, I will do it in post. I will do it in post. Those people are not usually prepared.
Yes.
They say, let us just go and then I will do it in post. That should not be your friend. Get rid of those people because they'll be misguiding you. Always be prepared. Sometimes you even carry an extra battery for what? You know you're going to shoot for 2 minutes. Why are you carrying an extra battery? Just in case, because things can go haywire. That's why it says make sure you have a passport to run away out of that country when you're doing this kind of work, because people will shoot you. We have got another one from Udaifa. What is the difference of using a gimbal? I think you meant a gimbal and a stabilized lens. The gimbal is a tool for holding. A stabilized lens is a lens that has got an electronic stabilization in it.
Yeah.
So the gimbal, can I get the gimbal for that? So this is a gimbal, a phone gimbal, and it does stabilization. How this thing works? I think this will also help Sydney here. These are the technical parts that I like. This thing has got, it's called a 3-axis gimbal. It has got 1, 2, and 3 axis. It can do pan, tilt, and then it can do, as in it can move on the, you can do X axis and then you can do y-axis and then the z-axis. Okay, so the 3 axes, these are just motors that does the balancing. So it's the balancing of, if you're having intense movement, it tries to slow those movements down. So the stabilization for the lens, it's within the lens itself. There's a button for stabilizing that. So why do we have all these things? I'll rather use this stability than this stability. And then I'll rather prevent all that so that I don't go back to editing and start getting problems. You know those problems.
Yeah, you know them.
And then you don't even know how to explain to the client. You start telling the client, you know, you're the one who was jumping there. I know it is your wedding, but again, why were you jumping? Now I could not get your shot because now I'm trying to frame you and you are jumping. But because you had gone to meet Mother Africa, you went to talk that thing, and then your hands start shaking, and then you blame the owners of the video. So we prevent all that by having to make sure we have the tools. Sydney?
Yeah. Okay.
And guys, let's continue liking. Let's continue tapping. Yes, Udhaifa, now you understand. Mother Nature is there. You know the place called Kilifi. There. You just go there. The first thing they invite you, they give you that thing. And then you're a camera person. And you're supposed to shoot the governor. My friend. Okay. We say we are going to like. Today, how many likes did we get? 40,000?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it possible for us to reach 50,000 today? 50,000. Sydney, hey, today you break the record, eh?
Yeah, you know.
Of the likes. So Sydney wants to reach 50,000. He's requesting 50,000 because I'm usually tops in likes. Yesterday I had more likes than Sydney.
No.
Yeah, I had more likes yesterday. How many did I have? 30?
Yesterday you had 30.
30,000.
Now we're at 40.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's proceed, Sydney. Our time is almost up.
Okay. So those are the settings for the function buttons. We go to the next step where we have the tally light LED. So for this one, we have a red light. It's usually red. That is this one. So this one, if it's on and you are recording, it will turn to red. So people will actually know that your camera is recording.
Why don't you record? Is it possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see I'm recording and it's now red. If I stop the recording, it will turn off.
Yes, it's called tally light.
Yes.
It's an indicator. Mostly is for the talent. The people who is reading news, the people who are in front of the camera,
Yeah.
to be able to know that the light means there is action on the camera. So most times that light comes on when you press the record button, and also it comes on when this camera is connected to a compatible switcher.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
So when you select this camera on program, that light will also come on to indicate that the camera is the one that is selected. So I know if this is my camera, like actually we are able to see that is on, because that's the camera that has been selected.
Yeah.
So that camera is the one that is active at the moment. The other cameras and the light is not red means that is not on. It usually happens most times in a TV station, in a TV studio. You find there are several cameras. Camera 1, 2, 3. Let's say it's 3 camera setup. And then the person who is reading news needs to face the camera that is active. How do they know? They have to use the tally light.
Yeah.
So they can turn. You see, most times they turn like this and they're still seeing us. And then at some time they turn like this and then they're still talking to us. That is a concept of using the tally light. Okay?
Yeah.
Before the director says go to camera 2, they already know. So on the training of news presenters as well, they are trained on the tally. Not only the technical people who sit behind the camera.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. Sydney?
Okay. The next one is auto dim display. This one, when you are recording a show that, you know, maybe it's going to take 1 hour, 2 hours, we have auto dim of the display. This one helps us to, it prevents our battery to be drained faster, because when the screen is dim, that means that our camera is not using more power. So we have a dim display after 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or 1 minute. So you select, do you want your screen to dim after 1 minute, or 2 minutes, or 5 minutes? So this is why you select.
Let me ask that question. Does it affect the external screen?
No, it doesn't affect the external screen. It's just the LCD of our camera.
So that we utilize, we conserve the battery.
Yeah.
The battery power.
Yes.
All right.
The next one is the LED brightness. This is just the brightness of our LED. And then we have the hardware ID that is displayed there. We have now the software version. It shows the software version that your camera is currently on.
And also the software version, you can always update it.
Yeah, you can always update your software version.
At some time, most times you find that manufacturers, now the Blackmagic, they usually update the settings for this. This camera, I think we have been with this camera for 6 years.
Oh.
Yes, for 6 years. So once in a while, the manufacturers will make changes. Like you see the function whereby when you rotate the camera, then it goes vertical. That function was not there.
Oh.
Yes. So after some time, they brought the function, and now that's what we call a future proof. It can stay, it can survive the future.
Yeah.
Because the vertical became so popular, the vertical shooting mode became so popular because of TikTok, and then everyone else started adopting. So how are we able to have that in that camera which did not have that?
Yeah.
So we updated that software, and then we were able to have the feature included into it.
Yes.
So that's the good about choosing. We always need to have something that is future proof. It is something that you can be able to change, expand the features that it has by adopting what is latest in technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You have playback. Playback, you choose, you want to playback, it will show either a single clip or all clips. When we choose all clips and we now want to play back, this is the button that we use to play back our footage. After clicking that, you are able to, so this is, because we have recorded only one clip, it will only show one clip. Let's say I want to record another clip here very fast. Let me just record this. And then another one. When I go to playback, I'm able to select the clip that I want to play back. We have small lines that separate the clips. We have this clip, we have this one, and we have the last clip over here. So that means that we have selected all clips. But when we go here and select a single clip, we are able to only see one clip. We have to select to click on the next button to be able to view the next clip. You can see like that. So that's what it does. We're going to the next category. Hope everyone has understood This one.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
I've seen there when you're selecting, you're skipping from the clips. Are we able to rename or have a name for those clips
Yes.
on the camera?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we are going there.
Oh, we are going there?
Yeah.
Okay, let me zip.
So to the next category, we have Bluetooth name and Bluetooth, whether you want to put it on or off. So for the Bluetooth, most of the time, we have the monitors, external monitors that you can use to this camera. Yeah, so you can connect them by Bluetooth, and then that's
Why do we connect it to the Bluetooth, Sydney? I think I should ask that.
when you want to view your clips wirelessly, you don't want to use cables,
Yes.
and your monitor has Bluetooth, you can turn on the Bluetooth, and then you'll find your camera on Bluetooth and you'll connect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also there is an application
Yeah.
for camera control
Yeah, for the phone.
for the phone.
Yes.
So once you connect via Bluetooth, you are able to control this camera when you are seated somewhere else, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, within the same range. Then you're able to control the camera with your phone.
Yeah.
All right.
The next one is we have factory reset. For factory reset, this putting your camera back to the default settings that it came with. So if you have many settings that you don't know to go back, if you use factory reset, your camera will go back to default settings. And we have a motion sensor calibration. This one is now for the sensor, and it depends with the lens that you have attached on your camera. So it tries to align with the lens that you are currently using on your camera. We have pixel calibration. This also for the image sensor. And then we have the LCD white balance calibration. This now for when you are doing the white balance of your camera. That's all about the setup. Yeah, that's all about setup. Anyone with a question?
I'll be able to get the question and forward it to you.
We're going to the next step, which is now the presets. So for the presets, these are the presets that Mr. Sefu was talking about. If you have your settings and you want to always go back to them, maybe it's a show that you are recording, you want it to have uniform settings from the beginning to the end. So this is where you save your presets. After doing all the settings, you now save your presets. You'll just go back, select the preset and click OK. So that means our camera will adjust to the presets that we had.
So is it important for you to always check what presets are there before you start shooting?
Yes, it's important.
Because now this one has been selected, that Cafe Maisha.
Yeah.
That was a preset for a specific show.
Sure, yeah.
Yes, so if I don't want to use it, what do I do there?
If you don't want to use it, you just do your own settings. You can
But is it now on Cafe Maisha settings?
Yes, right now it's on Cafe Maisha settings.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's on Cafe Maisha
so
settings.
I want to not use any LUT.
Any preset.
Yes, can I deselect it?
You don't deselect it here.
Yes.
Yeah, what you do, you just go ahead and do your own settings.
Okay.
That means you're not using the preset that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yes. So that's all about presets. You can add a preset. You can
name it.
Yeah, you can add a name, any name that you want, according to the show that you're doing. Yeah. And the next thing that you're going to see is the LUTs. So on the LUTs, we currently have 3 LUTs that came with this camera, but you can always import or export alert. So we have an import button here where if you have an SD card that has alert, you can import, or you can also export alert. Yeah, so that's it about the alert. So you had asked about you have this setting here. I think there is a setting I'm looking for.
Is it on settings or is it on the presets? Traveler B Nomad says Sydney really understands this camera. How do you choose settings to use on different environments?
Okay. So it depends with what you're going to shoot. It also depends with the time you are doing the shoot. It depends with the lighting of your environment. For example, if you are shooting on a sunny day and you are doing sports, you want to shoot objects that are moving so fast, you have to adjust the shutter speed to match the speed of your subject. So your shutter speed should be high. You have to adjust the ISO. If it's a sunny day, your ISO, you can put it at 100, which is the lowest on this camera. You can adjust the iris. Yeah, so it depends with the environment. So you don't have to cram the settings. You go somewhere, you adjust, and you look at your LCD and see, now this is the image that you want. Yeah, and then you can record.
If I may add something for that at Sydney's, we are so used to shooting automatic. Automatic, we find that we make our camera decide on the type of settings that we can use. So professionally, that distinction is left behind. Professionally, you are advised to know first the time of the day, the type of noise that is going to be there.
Yeah.
Then you set the camera based on the appropriate image levels, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, plus the audio. So I think the professional and the amateur is what Sydney is talking about. Right now, Sydney is showing us the professional way that you need to learn your camera, you need to know the existing settings, and you need to set them prior to the start recording of the event.
Yeah.
There's a question from Udaifa. Udaifa has asked, can you rename the existing preset? Can you rename the existing preset? Can you go to the presets?
Yes, if you go to the presets.
And then you select that Cafe Maisha. And then
we have this button here.
Edit button.
So we can rename.
Add there Cafe Maisha Hudhaifa. Hudhaifa is a D. That is not Hudhaifa.
Oh, Hudhaifa.
And Hudhaifa is the name of a person, so it starts with a capital. Can you do capital letters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Update.
Then you update.
Okay. I think you've seen that, Hudhaifa. It's possible for you to rename the existing preset. Can you be able to copy that and create a copy of that and then make a change? No?
Copy.
Okay.
You can't.
You can't make a copy, eh?
Yeah, but you can also export the preset.
Or you can export it out, eh?
Yeah.
Just in case you fear that Sydney will come and hold this camera and do some changes, then you can make sure you export it out, have it, and then you can always import it back, either through the cards, the USB connection, or the CFast, or the SD card, because the camera has got both slots. So when Sydney was starting, he showed the two slots, between it has got the SD, and then it has got also the CFast. And you can use both at the same time, no?
No, you can't record both at the same time.
Okay.
You use one and then it goes to
Okay. Thank you, Sydney. Are we through for today?
Yeah. Today, I think that's all.
Anything you wanted to talk about this area?
On this area.
Can you reduce the yes, so that we can read that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So on this area, we have these are the status of our camera, and I can start with the upper part. The first one is the f-stop.
You
First of all,
it with your finger.
you can see it's currently showing the frames that we are using. So
What was the first thing there?
this icon.
Yes.
This icon is just brings different
Settings.
Yeah, different settings for like this one.
So is this a shortcut to the location that you had gone? The
Yeah, this
zebras
is-
and...
Yeah, this is like a shortcut for
Okay.
this the guide, the grids, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one, this is the frame rate. It shows the frame rate that you're currently using. The next one,
Can you change that frame rate? Instead, I don't want the 25.
yeah, you just
Can you
click.
change it from there?
You click on it, and
Yes.
then you can adjust the frame
Let's
rate.
see. Your fingers are very big. Okay. Now we can see.
You can adjust the frame
So
rate.
you select it and then you make a change.
Yeah, you make a change.
Okay.
You can also use some settings like the ISO, they have auto. So the next one is the shutter speed. Right now we are using the shutter angle.
What is the shutter? Because I
Shutter
know
is,
another name for a door is a shutter.
yeah, shutter is like a door.
Did you guys know that? Another name for a door is a shutter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you close that shutter? Can you shut up? Can you shh? Another name for a door is a shutter.
Okay.
And why do we use the name shutter?
Because it's opening and closing.
Yes, it opens and closes. That's as it says. And the speed at which it opens and closes, those are the frames per second. That's the speed, the frequency, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's the frames per second. As because the older cameras, long time, during the 16th centuries, Nauko, when cameras were being discovered,
Yeah.
we used to have photographers who used to take photos. So what they did is with their camera, it was covered with a cloth. Okay. So what they did is they opened the cloth to allow light to come into the lens, yeah, for a duration of time, and then that light will burn the film, yeah, and then create a reflection of the image to that film. So that opening, like that, they were opening to allow light to come in.
Yeah.
So when technology started changing and all these things, we started having those opening and closing inside the camera itself. And those are the shutters, because now it has to open, allow light to come in, and then close. So the speed at which it opens to allow lighting to come on, those are the frequencies. Yeah. But now Blackmagic have introduced angles. So what is that, Sydney? Because when you touch that, then it showed angle.
Yeah. So shutter angle
Yes.
is the same as shutter speed.
Yeah, but what's the angle about? Because me, I know
The angle will show the angles like
Yes. So
180 degrees.
yeah, but what is it? If I say 180 degrees, what does it mean?
It's
Okay.
like an angle can be converted into what are they called? What are these? 1/2. What's the name of those? They are into fraction.
Yeah. So what exactly should I be seeing when I'm putting it at 360, or I put it at 180 and put it at an angle? Is it not that the shutter is at a certain angle to allow light to come through?
it's an angle that, because if you put it at 360,
Yes.
more light will be coming
Exactly.
in.
So when it's at 360, it means it has fully opened.
Yeah.
When it's at 180, it is half opened
Yeah.
to allow less light,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes.
That's why now I'm saying it has a meaning, and it's us to know exactly when I'm putting at this angle. Because if I don't know what should I select, I don't know what to select. So I leave it to that.
Yeah.
So when I know how angles operate, I know if I open the shutter at 160, it is this angle. It's not fully opened. When it's at 0, can you go to that? Can you go to that settings and let's see it practically happening? Okay. Let's choose those. Let's go to the minimal angle. What's the minimal?
It's usually this
11 point something? The minimal? 11.2.
Yeah.
So means less light is coming through that angle.
Yes.
It's like let's use our eyes and try to open them as wide as possible, and then let's use our eyes to open them as, you understand? It's the space, the angle is too little, so it means what? Less light will come in.
Yeah.
And most people will want to use less shutter angle because when they're shooting in the sun, when it's too bright. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to line it kienyeji. For me, I don't know how to learn that and explain that, but I want to explain about angles and everything else. So if I want less light to come in, it means I'll reduce this. I'm calling this the shutter now, this eyelid. So if I reduce it, it means less light coming in. Yeah?
Yeah.
Not forgetting that there's something called a hood in the camera, a hood in the lens, where you put it's either you put on a kofia and then have a hood, or your hand on your face, then you create a hood.
Yeah.
So the angle now is the opening and closing of the eye. When you have less angle, now the less they can go here is 11.2 degrees, and the highest they can go is, so depending on the situation, then you know what angle to choose.
Yes.
That's my thinking.
Yeah.
That's old man thinking. Yeah. Go on, Sydney.
Okay, the next one is the iris.
Yes.
For the iris, it usually depends with the lens that we are using.
With the lens that we're using.
Yes.
Okay.
We have some lenses which, like the one we are using, they have, you can adjust the iris. That, like, we have an iris ring on the lens, and we have some lenses that you can't do that. They don't have that ring to adjust.
Okay.
So for those lenses, you will see that the iris will be indicated here, like 1.8 or 2.7. Yeah, so for this one, it has a ring, so that's why we don't have an indication here.
Yes, I think one day we'll bring also, we'll do a topic about lenses and talk about the different wordings, that so that we can be able to enrich our followers with proper information on the lens. That is a topic on its own where we'll talk about lenses.
Yes.
Okay.
The next one is these time codes. These ones, if you record, they just count. You see how many seconds or minutes is our clip. Yeah, so if you record, they turn red and then they start counting. So the next one is the ISO. You can also adjust the ISO here. Yeah. You can also use the button that is indicated here for the ISO, but on the LCD you can also adjust. The next one is now the white balance. For the white balance, we have different, they are like presets where they have been created. For the indoor white balance, we have the outdoor.
Those are presets.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have outdoor, and we also have automatic white balance. If you want the camera to white balance automatically, we also have that option. For the next one, the one that is showing AC, that means that we are using an external battery to power our camera. It can also show the volts, and currently it's saying 14.5 volts that are coming in. Okay, and then on the top left, on the top right, sorry, we have these icons that help us to navigate through the different settings of our camera.
Yeah, it's called
Hamburger or what?
that doesn't look like the hamburger doesn't usually have
Those three.
it's usually lines,
Oh.
and it doesn't have those points. I don't know. It can't be the hamburger because
That's a
it's a
different
shortcut
one.
for the menu.
Mm.
Yeah, but it looks like settings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it.
Yeah. We have the record button, of course.
What's the first thing there?
This one.
Yes.
This is the. I'm not sure. I don't know that.
Yeah? Yes. It's a light meter. It shows you the levels of light in terms of the illumination plus also the colors. We have got the green, the blue, and the red. So you actually know at what point either the green, the blue, and one. So that is a vector analyzer to analyze the lighting plus the color that is coming in. So if it's too red, then it will show where I'm shooting there is much red in it, and they're able to adjust it. When it's too bright, you'll see the white also. Can we open the what that you see those?
Yeah.
You see those?
Yes.
Yes, you see those things, those red what. Just try and pan that camera to the right hand side. Do you see that indication?
Yes.
It shows you on the left hand side there's too much light than on the right hand side. That's when, now when you put that, you're trying to balance. Yeah? You see that?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's that thing for.
Okay. Have a record button, and then the next ones are the slots for the cards. So it indicates which slots we have a card on, and it also shows the minutes that you can record on the card. So if you can record for 1 hour, it will
The
show
remaining minutes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The next one is shows the audio level, audio meter. Yeah, if you click it, it will expand to show the channels. You can also adjust the levels on it. Yeah.
Both the input and the output, yeah?
Yes, the
Okay.
input and the output.
Okay.
I think,
That's it?
yeah.
Okay, I have one question, yeah? Does this camera do photography?
Yes. For this camera, you can do photos, but the disadvantage with it, you cannot view the photos that you have taken. You have to remove the card, put it on your PC for you to be able to view the photos. So you can capture photos,
And not view it?
Yeah, you can't view the photos.
But will you be capturing photos while you are doing video?
No, when you are recording, you can't capture photo. You have to stop recording and then you capture a photo.
Oh.
Like, when we record and then we click for the photo, nothing will happen. But if we stop recording and then we capture, you can see still it has captured.
I see.
Yeah, but during the recording you
But
can't.
you cannot view.
Yeah, you can't view the photo that you have captured. You'll only view the video.
No, but I'm asking, you cannot view the image on
that
the...
you have captured.
Yes.
Yeah,
on
you
the...
cannot view the image on the camera.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have a client and you're using this and it tells you to show him the image.
But that means that you will be able to make sure you frame better.
Yeah.
Make sure it is okay before you click.
Yes. You have to make
You
sure
tell them
that,
smile, don't stop smiling, and then you click.
but sometimes they can smile, and then during the capturing they
close
blink.
their eyes.
Yeah, so you will not know.
Okay, okay. So guys, I think that's all for today. I think Sydney went past the hour. It went 41 minutes past the hour. So if you can get any question from you guys, do you have anything on YouTube, or any question from you guys? Guys, thank you very much. Mango, thank you very much. Hudhaifa, thank you very much. We have 56,000. This is the highest Sydney has ever scored.
Yeah.
Highest Sydney has ever scored. I usually score 30 like that, but today Sydney got the highest. I don't know why. So guys, we want to reach 60 in the next 5 minutes. While I'm answering questions, let's like the live so that it reaches 60,000. So we only need 4,000, and myself, Sydney, and our African queen, we're going to do 500 each. Natasha will also do another 500 so that we give out 2,000, isn't it? Yes, so I have sales question. This is from Traveler. Traveler, thank you very much for your question. I will read it aloud. I have a sales question. Why would you go for Blackmagic and not any other close equal? Kwa nini utaendea kwa uganga na usiendee kwa ile nyingine ambayo inakaribia? That's the question from the Traveler. Traveler, I will answer that for you. Now, preference is key here. Preference. First is Blackmagic. We've talked more on the features that it has. I think in our later courses, we'll also talk on features that other cameras have. Yeah?
Yeah.
So Blackmagic recording feature of recording, what do you call that raw thing? Recording format.
In the format.
Yes. They have their own recording format, which is easily compatible to the editing suite that is now DaVinci. For me, that is the reason why I will go to and use the Blackmagic. And Blackmagic is the name of the company. However, the company is also producing different types of camera. Now, this camera that we are talking about is called Blackmagic 4K Cinema Camera. It's a Cinema Pocket 4K camera. And I'll choose this maybe because of portability. I'll choose this because of easily accessed features. I'll choose this because of the integration when I'm rigging it and all that thing, those things. So it depends on the choices why a person will choose this over this. Okay? I'll choose it because it also has a setting for video. Not necessarily you do film only. You can also do directly video. The difference between film and video has the difference. So there's a question that Hudhaifa had asked about live streaming. Mostly when you do live streaming, you have to set your camera to video instead of setting it to film. Isn't it?
Yes.
So that you don't go and display raw footage. Yeah? So all those choices depends on first preference. I prefer this because this. Us being dealers or us being representative of different manufacturers, what we do is we make sure that we educate and then we empower. Once you get empowered, you have a choice to choose between this camera to this camera. And I've said Blackmagic has a range. Depending on where and how I want to use it, then I will choose a camera that will be able to satisfy me. If the range of Blackmagic, I don't need any there, of which I doubt, because there's a camera for every function. Yeah, so it's or if I'm a photographer, then I'll not choose this for my photography camera.
Yeah.
If I'm a filmmaker, I create content, I create short stints of different shows, then I'll go for this because, okay, I prefer that. So it depends on the preferences. Any other question? I hope I've answered you, traveler. And hopefully next week we'll be able to show it on a gimbal, yeah?
Yeah.
Professor, isn't it? Professor, you know you are hearing me. You are hearing me. They are asking if we can get a gimbal to showcase this camera on a gimbal. There's a question that we're asking how to connect when you're using this bigger battery for more juices, if you can have it on a gimbal. Yes, so those are the questions that are coming in. We've spent so much time, guys, and I'm very sorry we've taken so much of the time. We usually promise to stay until 1, but we could not be able to achieve much on that. And finally we have. So I will want to thank everyone here, everyone who participated, the ones who left as well, and the one who stayed there. Mango, thank you very much, always here with us. Hudhaifa, welcome back, karibu sana, and always we appreciate when we see you here. We have got Lan 101, and then Tashmani, Mora, thank you very much for always being here. Sydney himself is here, but again also joined. We have got Lucy Kadi, that is our Queen Mother. She's also here. When you want to go to Kilifi to shoot your documentary, then sometimes you can choose those locations. But again, don't come with a shaky video, just in case. And then we have got Traveler, Be Nomad. Traveler, you also do a lot of short stories. You do a lot of short films, documentaries. Please, when you visit, then we can always have a test on this camera. And then we have our father, Professor Biola, all the way. He has joined us since we started. He's based in Nigeria. I think he shared his contacts in Nigeria, just in case you want to know about what happens in Nigeria from Kenya. Then we have a contact, we have an office in there as well, which will be posting all these regions for people who join us from those regions to be able to know where and how they can reach us. And then we have LB Essentials. I'm not quite sure LB Essentials have been here before, but Sydney might be able to advise me. I think you've been here with us since we started, almost halfway, and I really appreciate you because of you stayed here, meaning that there's something that has kept you here, there's something that you've learned, and there's something that you want to share with us. You're always welcome. We have our number on screen. This number is +254 796 262 and 08028. This number is for you guys if we want to always continue learning, you want to always ask questions, then you can always refer to the community page. You text your name of both YouTube. Do you have any question on YouTube? No. We don't have any question for YouTube, but again, thank you very much, guys, in YouTube. I know after this, you'll join us and watch our recap. Yeah, this video is recorded on YouTube.